has a disarm, he can also, both disarm the Sven and the TA before they get their BKBs with that inner fire. So the matchup has become more interesting, I would say, than it used to be. But I would still say I'm expecting Somnus to absolutely win the lane, and then it's just about how hard he wins and what we have to do out of it.
I still want to keep my eyes very closely up on this top lane. Mind control. And he actually splits Liquid with the stun, but FY still gets the room, but the burn damage from the Iron Shell and the range damage from GH is enough to get the kill, which means they'll claim the opposite bounty rune. But this is the lane which only Team Liquid is making work. A Dark Seer in the off-lane. It's a huge combination. Maybe not that great against Lifestealer, but Liquid, this isn't the first time they've even run this lane versus a Lifestealer. They've done this exact matchup before.
And they're running it with a Rubik. And the logic here is you just push out waves. You put Iron Shell on the creeps, you have the Fateful to push an additional amount, and then after you push the wave, you can either go and stack jungle camps, or you can pull the next wave.
Oh, that's a nice storm bolt on bottom lane. Catching an X-Nova as well as Charles. X-Nova's copying a lot of damage. It's the ET. We've seen how powerful he's been throughout this competition. X-Nova, how much life have you got? Kuro is running out that bonus damage. It's only got a 1 second left, and if you can punch into X-Nova, maybe they got enough damage. Charles trying to play it around the tree lines. X-Nova does actually get the kill on Kuro before his death. Charles may have actually liked that the other way around if you can get solo experience, but you'll take what you can get. Banking, he's got 1,300 gold on this Darkseer for the moment.
He is going to buy Soul Ring and a Raindrop.
Okay. Meanwhile, there's also mass observers and sentries coming out in that courier. So how do you feel like the timing is going at the moment? Kuro. Let's not talk about timing. So Kuro needs to run for his life in the trees. This won't be the first time he's died running away from both Chikuro as well as Centaur. May not be the last. So how are you actually liking the timings? Like, you are 3 kills on the board, golden experience. It's a little bit the way of LGD, but no one has a clear outcome. Who does this really work well for?
With the Macropire, should be able to hold this. He might need help from +1, and that's coming right now. Centaur will join. No Stampede, though.
Weedheart really wants to finish this, but because he's overstayed his welcome, Chalice pounces with X-Nova. They put him down. FY doesn't have the mana for a finger, but now he does. Goodbye, Templar Assassin. LGD go from taking the tier 1 tower on top.
Or in case of Lion walking into Hexen, but that lends extra range. FY gets him from the trees.
LGD's going in.
And that's go time, yep. No TA for 25.
GH is trying to reach the Jakiro, but it feels like X-Nova is playing just close enough but far enough away.
Sven has a full halberd. Sven can't even fight into him unless they get a perfect combo.
Here comes the ET Spirit. GH, what's he got? Stampede forward. He only got Mana Drain out of the line. Not really searching for the Ice Path. Not in the best position, but with a Finger of Death, it won't matter. Rubik can buy back into the game. Roshan down at 3.2k. TA's up in 2 seconds time with that Blink Dagger. It's quite possible to contest Roshan. But do they have enough with the surging forward of the Darkseer? No, it's just Arme. He's creating space, allowing him to go in for Roshan, but Huskar hasn't finished the job. Roshan's coming out of the pit. He can't be attacked there. They jump in the double stun with a clean damage. They've already gone through 2. Centaur and Jakiro will fall. Miracle wants to finish Roshan with that God Spray. Someone's trying to push him back. Aegis Immortal is in the hands of Miracle, just like game 1. But this time around, LGD may not be able to get out of the pit. They create some copies. Charles comes in close. A great double hop stop. More space being created by Kuro. He brings in a lot of damage himself with the Stormbolt. They're able to just keep Charles in position. Huskar's already down. TA refusing to fight back. Kuro trying to run back out this one. Miracle back to life, face the Aegis Immortal. And that's going to be wasn't that the best case scenario for Team Liquid?
Yeah, I would still call that a victory. Oh, there's a Hex, but he got the rune already, FY. Just going to back off.
Is it just because you don't have the Aegis on the Huskar?
Yeah, you're pretty happy with that. Like, the whole sequence leading up to this.
With the clearly put him to sleep and then jump, but Charles is coming in. He's got a surprise. Package delivery for Team Liquid. Will you receive? They will. Miracle. The damage is so huge, but then he turns around with his own cleave damage. Trying to bring down the Centaur with the Darkseer wall, the Ice Path, X-Nova. Everyone just stops and looks at each other, frozen to the bone. But now Huskar jumps forward over towards Kuro, looking for his own fight. But GH, he's killed off Chalice. They want the other one. They want Lifestealer. The Storm Arme on almost no life now turns to Weeha. Weeha, he doesn't have the sustain. He's disarmed. He can't attack. Down for a minute. Miracle still to clean up the supports. Both down for LGD. Arme and Somnus running away from themselves. And Team Liquid finding that big combination. It feels like it's starting to work from Team Liquid. That
is.
back into a big Stormhammer, into heavy damage, even when Miracle doesn't have that heavy damage. He's just an Echo Saber and Midas.
Yeah, but the big items are coming out from Liquid too. They're close to BKBs on both TA and Sven.
Blink GH too.
Truly game
Revealing the fact there is the DD, but the Observer and Sentry. Someone needs to drop something right now. They dropped two, Observer Sentry down, but they actually got scouted by the other ops. Centaur, hooked up, Chalice! He blindly went to the trees, they thought he was in there, he was for a moment, now the pick up and throw down, it looks like Liquid are uncertain if they really want to have this fight. Weeha hits the backlines, looking for X-Nova as well as FY, he's able to actually keep that control and actually get the kill on FY, thanks to the stop. Jakiro is actually asleep in the trees, Miracle's trying to come through, the TA trap will get the reveal, X-Nova, Miracle actually dodging, at least the ice path with the finger from FY will bring down Sven. Guro needs to go back into the stop, Arme's protected by the rage, so he's fine. Quick buyback from FY. They still don't know that Roshan's up. TA set up a couple of extra traps in there.
And that was a good play from Weeha, that fight. He jumps in and forces the supports away and gets a kill on one of them, forcing out the buyback from FY. This is what TA needs to do in this game. Jump in and kill the Lion, if possible.
Got rid of the
FY, though, gets out.
Spared.
What it's like playing for both of these teams right now with the limited vision that you have with the importance of Roshan.
Oh, that's close, Arme.
He's got a heart, though.
There's your blink up. GH starting with the Mel Strike.
Oh, that's
put the
not
heart to the
Liquid.
test. The ice path off point, and the BKB, the 8-second one burnt from Weeha.
They wanted to try to force something there onto the lifestealer, but he got the heart, he got instant force death, and now there's no TA BKB in this fight. That's really, really bad news for Liquid.
And LGD's loving it. Baited into it, Miracle. As the Iron Shell's ready to go, you will need that jump from Mind Control. They back! Pulling Chalice up the hill! Not willingly dying! The easy splitter going through Roshan, and look at him go quickly. Centaur has buyback available. Someone jumps forward, instantly down to half-life. But he's looking for two of them. Through Roshan. Hiding inside the pit is Arme. The Spirit continues to cause problems for LGD. And a huge buyback on the Centaur, but a double damage rune for Lifestealer. The 34-minute rune. They'll create a combi thanks to this Dark Seal wall. Another ET Spirit. Move in. Rage is available. Arme's not going to use it. He'll go to sleep. And break free instantly. Nobody wants to take the risk of really committing to Roshan.
If Liquid come back in this game, that vacuum is what started it all. That's such a huge kill. 3k gold swing, they force a buyback out on Centaur, and there is the risk of Chalice dying again.
Here comes LGD. The Infest is inside the Centaur. Chalice will be the sacrificial one. Rubik, he's just waiting on the edge. GH has Blink Dagger available, and Miracle, well, already hit. Somnus attacked over on the side. Centaur, you got a quick steal. What's going to be Ice Path? No, it's going to be Dual Breath only. LGD. So pressured around Roshan. They even Roshan fighting against him. The Clap is like, would you mind not fighting on my doorstep? Get off my lawn. The Stomp, it won't connect properly. Macropyre is down. Roshan, 1.5k. If Liquid are going to jump, they've got to jump down. The tier trap gives the information. Thomas actually got the Aegis, the Immortal. The back, pull him away for GH. Here's your grab. They get the stun. LGD, Aegis and Cheese both being gained. The Cheese is on the Lion Sealer. Aegis on the Huskar. Now they have Assault Cuirass and a ticket to push down the lane. They will look for this tier 3 tower and tier 2 tower in mid. And what does Liquid have to defend with? They have Miracle too far out under the tier 2 tower. He'll turn for the stun onto the Lifestealer. But remember, he's got the heart. Army doesn't care about taking damage. He even gave the Cheese over to the Centaur.
They push so fast. They have 2 siege creeps here as well.
Yep, up they come on the tier 3. Rubik still doesn't want to buy back. Mind Control creates a couple of copies. Turn Army and Somnus against its own team. Miracle looking to turn on the sound as here comes LGD through the mid. Rage has already been burned. Templar Assassin's not joining this fight. Weeha's on bottom lane, still trying to push a tier 1 tower. The Fang, once again, Mind Control. He pulls up Lifestealer, the grab from GH. They want to hold him there with the BKB till belt from Arme. While he's got the Rage down, Somnus stands his own ground. Remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. Will it burn? He's firing up the way. They give him the life.
The only big spell committed here is the God Strain.
Weeha's waiting, too close. The Sentry Ward was planted down. They saw his Melt Trap instantly disarmed, so Weeha couldn't attack.
God Strength is now on cooldown for a full minute. LGD, they might want to press the issue, knowing that this is off the...
Ineffective. Liquid are until they pull him back with the back. Under a bell. Holy shit! Chalice! He gets the jump with the follow-on ice bar. Liquid totally caught out. Thomas is fine, but he's still got the Aegis. They haven't burned through it. The BKB protects the full star. FY! He just grabs something, pulls him away. I got your back, and here we go. A reinsert, the Stormbolt, the 3-man stop with the ET splitter. Miracle needs to hit, and now he can do so. 2 heroes down. Sentinel there for a long time, but Arme will still stand his ground. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore, but that's why you got it from Somnus. He'll come back to life again, and where's your extra damage? Now he buys back the Bell Strike. How much life have they got? Double force up. The support from LGD working so well for Team Liquid. They need to hunt a little bit more. Somnus puts them away. They have the damage from range. LGD, you do take the mid lane of Rax. The buybacks are heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. 4 heroes fought back. Only Darkseer avoided it. But Liquid sort of hold. 26 seconds worth of immunity for Arme. Beating into the tier 3 tower. Team Liquid still wondering where this fight's going to come from. Arme just doing it all himself. Sven doesn't want to fight, not until they get the combination.
Yeah, he needs the... Oh, he does have the MKB. Okay.
Now you get the melt hit bash as well from Weehound, so they get a little bit more control once more.
They are very well set up if he walks up on the high ground here. Melt bash.
Well, pick him up, throw him down, connect with the stuns, and the back up. Lifestealer instantly explodes, and now Team Liquid, G8, what's he able to steal? It's going to be the Ice Path. Buyback came in so quickly from the Lifestealer, but God Strength has been burned.
God Strength and Wall, but they and BKB on TA, but this Lifestealer is not out of the woods yet. He could still get killed. Maybe they absolutely need the God Strength. They probably do. That was kind of everything from Liquid used. The second life should be easier. He could even infest into the Centaur if he wants to play it really safe.
Send the clone out. FY can get rid of that quickly. The ET stomp maybe a little too early from Kuro. Doesn't slow down the wave, but pick up Somnus. Throw him away into the wall, and then the follow-up Ice Path fortification has to be used to try and dissuade Arme, as he did burn the rage, but Somnus has the cheese. He's quite happy to stand the front lines as long as they can't chain stun him. Here's your Ice Pass to begin, and you got Miracle with Stormhammer, but Chalice staying close. He doesn't have any retaliate stacks up, but he gets the hooks up over on Miracle. Do they want to jump in a little bit deeper? The Ice Pass, once again, this one's from X-Nova, and then the chain back. Chalice, he's in way too deep once more. They bring him down. The Rax is still going to fall. Somnus taking care of that as Centaur will buy back into the game. He's walking his way forward, but Somnus caught a little bit too far around the back. But he never got the cheese off. Team Liquid have still lots of lane of Rax. X-Nova protects himself inside the Ghost Scepter. Weehaw once more. He'll jump forward towards FY, protected by the Ghost Scepter. He actually stopped the melt attack from connecting, but now into the trees. He gets his quick stun off, but GH has the range. He'll grab him, he'll control him, and FY will fall. It still feels like every time Team Liquid want to try and take one of these fights, they have to sacrifice round behind. Observer and Sentry are there. The smoke will break instantly. Reaction. GH bleeds the other side. A quick pickup over on the Husker. Gives himself a double stump, but they do not want to fight this one. Still Liquid. Roshan is still the primary objective. LGD know they'll vision up on the high ground. Sven protected by the Lotus Orb. Lets them be on the front lines, but they found their target. Weehaw on the other side of Roshan. Instantly exploded by the finger of death with FY. It was banged up, but now the TP come forward. Somnus is too far up. He has the cheese. He has his Titanic. They just need to keep control, but the E-Blade protects him for the moment and gets him with the charge. They move themselves further away from the ET split of a Miracle. Where's your damage? Charles with another double hop stop. Delivering in the life stealer. Will feed through Kuro. The Faithful control. Huskar goes down as well. They're still battling underneath the shrine. Darkseer, you need a little bit more life for this, but the wall, they actually get a good couple of copies, but where is your extra attack? The Faithful into Centaur. The follow-up stun is there from GH and the Ice Path. He can just chain this control over on the Centaur. They're waiting it out as long as the sleep will last. Centaur forced up, but still inside the Ice Path. Jakiro pick up, thrown back down again. Another 2-man done. Combining with the Stormhammer. Liquid, they're able to just continue to chain. Miracle, he needs to attack GH. It's the control stop. The triple kill for Miracle. The finger is split down from FY. Maybe they get a little bit more. They want the chase. Searching forward. Arme, FY, the Ice Path just an inch away from him, but GH wobbling himself forward. The rest of LGD, they've returned towards the fight. Now the Stormhammer. Miracle catches two. They need to see him, however. FY, he's the primary target. The Ice Path from GH. He controls the life for the moment. Get rid of that pesky little demon. They move over now towards Chalice. Still on the run, but underneath the Sentry Ward. Chalice will go down. 3 heroes without buyback. Team Liquid, now they have an opportunity. They can go for Roshan. They need to clean up their home and then push down towards LGD.
think there was even a moment you didn't get to see on camera. FY was chasing Miracle up the high ground over the Roshan pit to the south. Miracle had 200 health. Lion goes for the blind stun up the high ground, misses, and Miracle turns and kills him from full HP with a crit.
You have an Ags upgrade over on Sven. Hand of God. That fight took so long. The Hand of God's off cooldown in 10 seconds time. Everybody get a buff. Oprah, eat your heart out.
And it's that shrine advantage. Liquid have the high ground and they have the ability to reconnect easier.
He grabbed the creep wave through the bottom lane. He's actually beating into the Liquid base. Liquid want to push. They don't want to have to be coming back right now. But he's going to start beating at the tier 4 towers with the double damage rune. He is quite a problem. Still has the BKB with the raid. Army is trying to do the solo. He'll take the first tier 4 tower. He'll look for the second. TPs are coming back. He'll raid. He'll try and TP out. He's on the way. Now with the BKB. He can't actually get it. He has to wait. There's your stun. Now they need the damage to go. He fell into a creep that can't be denied. But Liquid, they're going for the throne. They're going for the tier 4 tower. LGD, they don't have the numbers. Lifestealer, still trying to do this solo. But we have finishes the jump. Buyback. And Slinger Bell for the Lifestealer. The Ice Path. It took control from X Nova. They need to actually bring this down. The Fortress, the Ancient, is finally going to die. GG is called. Liquid have done it. 59 minutes. They pushed back against LGD. And was a deciding game for the TI9 Grand Final slot against OG.